Alright. That was a terrible introduction on my part. You didn't know what happened, but I totally fucked that up.
I didn't know it. I like to be ignorant when it comes to that stuff.
It's better that way. So I totally don't have a fade in and fade out for that music. So I tried to cut in and be loud enough so I could taste this coffee through the screen. Oh. But that's you.
Yeah, it's so good though.
Is it? Is it that good though?
It's pretty damn good.
Okay.
Who made it? It's so good.
Oh, let me see. This coffee tastes like shit.
Yeah, he's right. It's so gross.
And you made it.
I did.
So, I don't even know what to say about that. But also, back to the whole fuck up that I did. So, I was playing the music, didn't fade in, fade out. So I thought I'd chime in, and be kind of louder.
Yeah.
So that, it cut through. And it didn't work. Also, I need to turn this up because it was all the way down. There we go. Okay. There we go.
Oh.
Did you just Cardi B that?
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah, not exactly.
No, he liked it.
No, but
He was impressed with nothing else.
I faded and faded out. Oh, I didn't even unmute my mic.
Ah.
So it was muted. So when
So
I'm
you
I was like, hey, yeah, no. So the noises I made didn't matter. So I turned it off and just cut off. I was muted for a second, and then I was like, oh shit. So yeah, that was what happened this morning. There's a dog under us.
Yeah.
At least hopefully he falls asleep down there.
Yeah, no, he's just chilling. So
Yeah.
we're having a good time. We're having a good time.
It's better that way. I mean, mom's not here. Mom's not gonna be coming home. So I mean, afterwards, if you want to get, never mind. Never mind. But yeah. So today, don't even know what we're talking about really. I mean, we had a couple topics that we kind of bring back and forth, but I don't think it was really anything that we were adamant about.
No,
I mean, there's things we're passionate about, but it was we didn't even take the time to do anything really deep dives.
My mom gave me an idea that she wants to see us do.
Jesus?
No.
Our marriage plans?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
You sure?
It's crazy. She said maybe after.
Okay.
She wanted us to talk about a woman's place in society.
Oh, I can get down on that. Because there was also a big thing. Did you see that South Park episode? Because I didn't. But I saw it on the headlines. And it was very, apparently they did a bit on trans women doing sports.
Oh, yeah?
And I was like...
That's funny.
You were brought up, let's say... And it wasn't it was trans gender people in general. So a woman. But I mean, how many women do you see going into men's sports?
Not a lot.
How many men do you see going into women's sports?
Also not a lot?
There's a number that have gone and dominated women's sports as a trans woman.
Oh.
Straight just floored it.
That doesn't seem fair.
I'd say at least I've seen at least 1, 2, maybe 3 stories on it. There's probably more too. That's me just not even looking into it, doing anything. But there was a guy, or I'm sorry, a trans woman who does wrestling.
Yeah.
And I think in the state, there's male and female wrestling. It's not like ring wrestling here in Nebraska where you just wrestle. If it's a girly wrestler, I think it's male and female. And she has won state 3 times in a row.
Huh.
Maybe 4. I could be wrong about that though. It could be she'd be wrestling boys too, but still,
That's true. That just seemed like an unfair advantage.
Yeah, and
Especially
then
if you used to have a twig and berries.
yeah, and then running. I think there's a sprinter that's famously she now is just dominating the sport. But back to just women in general. Sorry, that was kind of just me spinning off into South Park and whatnot. And I like South Park.
Yeah.
I like Rick and Morty.
Yeah. Rick and Morty's great.
And Family Guy. Any controversial, adult cartoons are the shit.
They really are. Futurama's mine.
Oh yeah, I forgot you like Futurama.
That's my favorite.
It's your all-time high.
Yeah. Which is ironic because they have a
Better than Rick and Morty?
transgender. No.
Oh.
More numerous. So
yeah,
the quality to me is kind of the same, but Futurama's got more quantity, so they pull me hard in that direction.
Pull you hard.
Pull me hard.
You just gotta have quantity, huh?
Yep.
Money's your dollar. There's a quantity of money you can pull you right on in.
Yeah. So, if you got money, you can pull me
No cap.
off.
So, women in society, you're going with
See, it's really ironic. We had a whole conversation about an hour-long conversation about my mom's thoughts on the subject and then my thoughts on the subject.
Well, let's hit with what your mom thought.
That's what I think is incredibly ironic because my mom has a very traditional point of view, like the woman is the housemaker, you know, the meal maker, the caretaker.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas I'm much more feminist with it. I'm like, fucking go get it, girl. Own that shit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see why you can't. You know, as a woman, you can't do whatever you want. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, it's 2019.
I'm to the point of feminism where I completely
Want to cut your balls and dick off?
Yeah, no, I love my cock and balls. Those stay. But like, do whatever you want with your body. You know, you want to get an abortion, that's cool. Get it. I'm not sure how I feel about the later ended abortions. I don't know. I try to stay away from them.
Yeah, I don't like late terms. I feel like that's pretty fucked up. Like, if you haven't
That's
decided
really
within the
fucked
first 3 months if you want the kid,
Yeah, right. Should
very-
be off the pot. That's what I'm saying.
yeah.
Yeah.
Shit, or get off the pot.
There's definitely a line, and it's not the day of the kid's birth. I feel like. You know.
Dude, if there is a place, is there a place you can do that?
I hope not.
Dude, I've heard of late terms, and I'm pretty sure there is. Like, I don't know about it's like that
There's-
moment. I could be wrong. I could be terribly wrong.
God, I hope so. Also, prostitution. I believe that could.
Jake's head is cut off. Oh, it is. I like that. Thank you. See,
Jake's
look
head
at
is
her
cut
looking out. Now I can get up and like go move this a little bit. Lori, marry me. I found out who you are. I remember who you were.
Yeah, I figured it out.
Gigs up.
Couldn't.
I can't see where I went with
That
that.
looks
Oh, I'll
great.
read it now. We're Gucci now.
Let's see. Yeah, that's much better.
Yeah. All right, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but
No, you're
I
good.
read
Your
that.
head was cut
That
off.
was a good. You know, I can't have my head cut off.
No, you can't.
It's my moneymaker.
Fucking.
You did your hair and everything this morning too.
I did.
It's
yeah.
longer than usual.
It's so long. It is so incredibly long. I'm starting to hate it.
Mm.
Yeah.
In winter, I don't mind it, long hair. But in summertime, dude, like
it's the
there's
worst.
moments when I can grow my hair out when I don't have to like shave it for the army.
Yeah.
And actually, like I'm like, how the fuck did I have long hair when I was younger? Like this is like a helmet of just straight terribleness.
Oh god, it's so much effort.
The heat
too.
is like in there. Yeah, effort. You wake up with bedhead.
You have to. Do something. It's.
Oh no!
You were so close.
I couldn't grab it either because like it was caught on his leg. So even if I grabbed it, Asher, I'm gonna turn you into a pillow.
Oh, that's gross.
That's just water. It's
No,
just water,
it's-
CJ.
It's gross.
It's okay.
Because it's mouth water.
It's alright. It was just.
Oh, you got me.
It was
You got me.
go under the
again.
table. Go under the table. No. Go under the table. Go lay down. You're such a little fucker. I hate you so much right
Oh
now.
my gosh.
I know. You just totally just. This is why.
This is the part of the show we dedicate to Asher.
Yeah. No shit.
Shouts out.
Shout out Asher. Go lay down.
Get your nasty mug out of here.
Yeah. He just got some water on his face. Oh, he's just looking for some attention. He's just a puppy. He's just a puppy. Look how cute he is. He's just a little fuzzball cuteness. Oh,
He's
let's
kind
just
of adorable.
comb his hair. Did you fart?
No. Not recently.
Oh, dude, that's just coming my way now.
There's no way.
Dude, I'm just getting a waft of definitely not my brand.
I didn't even smell it, so I guess that's a possibility, yeah. And I got a couple layers on it.
Dude, go lay down.
Should have blamed that one on the dog.
Mm. No, I know his farts though, and his farts are very dog farty.
That's fair.
Smell terrible. Terrible. All right, now we gotta totally reel this back in. Where were we just talking? Dude, that totally just fucked everything. Fuck you, Dasher. No, he didn't. But I gotta think about where we were. Okay, so we were at traditional women, feminist. You can cut your balls off.
Right.
We spun off of that.
I gotta keep my ball.
So like women in society, like we were talking about abortion, dude. Late terms.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan.
Not a big fan either.
Not a big fan.
That could be a whole podcast of in and of itself, dude.
God, that could be.
Like, I mean,
It's there's just a lot of gray area, and it's really hard with
Oh.
gray area because you don't have like that gray area answer. Like, right, you don't have that gray area answer. But like, you know, it's either yes or it's no. And then there are some things where you're like, yes, but, no, but. And sometimes it's just kind of hard to.
It's hard. Yeah, it's a very big gray area. And also, I mean, I get it, it's your body, but when do we decide it's a living being?
That's so true.
Also, like another big thing is the fact that like I don't like it's sometimes I feel like the mentality of like some people is like it's my body, I can do whatever the fuck I want with it. It's true, you can, to the extent that you're not hurting a living being.
Yeah.
Like if you're hurting a living being, then you're fucking on their rights, especially in America.
And my thought too is, of course, everybody's focusing on the lady. It's your rights, your body, it's your body, it's your body.
It's your body.
Yeah, but at the same time, like my body helped put that thing in there. Don't I have at least a little bit of a say? Like shouldn't the father at least get a little bit of a say?
Yeah, I mean, I did like one quote that Dave Chappelle said. It was, I mean, I don't know if I liked it so much, but it was pretty funny to me. He said, ladies, you can have an abortion. All right? You can do that. That's your right. Men, you got to give them that right. All right? That's their right. But women, that man should be able to leave that baby with no pay. And it was funny.
It was pretty funny.
No pay. But yeah, no. Oh, dude, you're not going to start this.
He might.
He might. I'm sorry. But, you... I agree with the say, but, like, it's also... It's like, it's their body, It's their body.
Their body.
It's their body.
You know?
It's hard to... It's really...
But let's... we can use that same argument. Why can't I jerk off on the bus?
I feel like...
It's my body.
Yeah. It's true. But you're infringing on other people's,
I agree.
Are you sure?
I'm just saying.
I feel like you want to jerk off on a bus.
No, I don't want to jerk. I don't think I can get it up.
True. Very true. That's the point at which, I mean, this is the problem with, like, government and all that. It's the point at which the government sees what's a living being.
Mm-hmm.
That is the point at which anything that gets done is the moment they figure out when it's a living being. If they decide that it's, when it's out in the air,
right,
that's a living being. If they decide it's a heartbeat, there'd be no abortions. So
I don't know, but because to me, life isn't a heartbeat. Life is consciousness. Life is self-awareness. So like, flies, I assume a fly has a tiny fly heart.
What about feeling pain?
Everything feels pain. Trees feel pain.
Yeah, true. Do they?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna feel slightly less. I'm gonna feel not less. I'm gonna feel a little bit more when I cut that tree down.
You should. Not a lot more, because it's not like it's
going ah.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just yeah.
It's more of like a fight or flight thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah.
Its flight options aren't very well.
No, it's very slow. It's very slow.
Oh shit! This man's cut me down. I need to evolve over the next 20 years and skew over this way a little bit.
Yeah, but it makes it challenging when you can't really like give it a factual start.
That's the hardest part is when the moment that the government or it has to be the government entity to be able to do anything. It decides there's life. That's when abortions happen. That's when you can decide, Because if you're talking about consciousness, then I'm gonna be honest, dude. Like, a 6-month baby probably doesn't have that much consciousness.
No, okay.
My dog's got more consciousness than that.
Yeah, they're like kind of just existing.
Yeah.
No, that's a good one.
That's a hard one, right?
It is a hard one.
So it's a hard one to decide when there's consciousness. I mean, in my book, okay, early term abortions. If you decide, if you're a fool and didn't wrap your tool, it's your fault. But there should be a small grace period.
I completely agree with that.
Like a very small, 2-month grace period, maybe less. I don't even know I don't know the terms. I don't know what the growth of the baby is, but I feel like within a month to 2 months is a pretty good, because you find out within 14 days if you're pregnant. I think you start to getting signs or some bullshit like that.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Okay,
I wouldn't know.
That'd be 2 weeks. So that would still give you let's say it took you 4 weeks. That still gives you a week for 1 month, and a whole month to decide if you're gonna have this child or not. That's before you're showing signs. That's
That seems totally fair.
if you wanted to keep that to yourself and not, a secret, quote unquote. Very plausible you could do that. I would not do that. I mean, you can. I mean, I get why you would, but I would definitely console to somebody. I'm just advising that because, I mean, I know this shit is very traumatizing to some people.
It is. It really is.
Some people, they're numb to it. Oh, anyways. I'll talk about that later. Hold on. I was thinking they're numb to stuff, and it was reference to the almost car wreck I got in, but we'll get back to that.
Good. Oh, man, I had a thought, and I lost it.
I'm sorry.
I remember.
Yeah.
Sex in general is just kind of like a really, like, it's kind of weird. Because is there really any other action that seems so nonchalant that can change your life as dramatically as unprotected sex? Like, let's say you really like jumping rope. Can you imagine a scenario where one night you got a little drunk, you jumped rope with somebody you shouldn't have, and the next 18 years of your life is just shit? Like, I'm just saying, is there any other action other than, like, criminal action? Like, you kill a person, next 18 years of your life is shit. Sure. But
I mean, we stated any action, and then you just took away killing somebody.
yeah, well, obviously that doesn't count. Because, duh.
I was gonna say if I snort a bunch of coke. I mean,
One could say that's the same as killing a person. A law-breaking...
Okay, so we can't break the law. I mean, nonchalantly, like, moving your stocks around in the right area, you become a millionaire in paper stocks. That's not to the extent of a child, though.
Yeah, that's more of a...
That's more of $1 million. That's more than $1 million.
Really positive change.
Yeah.
I mean,
We didn't say what change.
If you want a child and then you somebody says I'm pregnant, then yeah, hallelujah.
No, there really isn't. And you said it was like a nonchalant thing. It is. It should be.
It really is. Because, I mean, when's the last time you were like, man, sex could really change my life? No, you're like, this is awesome.
Yeah.
This is good.
And
And then you wake up later and you're like, that was awesome. There's never a point
then 14 days later, you're
like,
like, fuck.
that could have ended so bad. Like, you never think about that.
No.
I mean, I definitely don't. You should more because I use condoms, but...
Yeah, they're like tigers. I don't fuck with them.
I know, it's crazy for me.
Yeah.
Because to me, they're like toilet paper. I would never go without.
Maybe I use wet wipes.
Green light.
Green light.
That reminds me, I just ran out, actually. I should probably go get some more.
Okay, so, what day would it have been? Monday,
the accident.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to hear about this. 'Cause
Okay.
I got the picture and your dad kind of...
spinning off a little bit, just because I get the numb part. But anyways, we're going to spin off about this a little bit. So, I was driving a gravel road, all right? And so imagine you're coming over a hill,
Right,
all right? And there's a blind spot there.
right.
So I got over when I'm coming up the hill.
'Cause
When
you're a
I'm
good
coming up
person.
the hill, yeah. And it's not even being a good person. It's about saving your own life. Get over. Slow down on the hills, I guess, This guy was not slowing down, but I didn't see him. So I got over about, at the bottom of the hill on this side. I was like, I'm going up a hill. I should get over.
That's what you do.
Yeah. So I get over and get up this hill, and this guy is coming, and he's probably at the bottom of the hill while I'm about midway. So when we meet at the top, he's about midway. I'm at the top. We still about 50 yards. Nothing really like.
Yeah,
it's like,
seems
oh,
like-
you're there. Oh
Seems like
shit.
that could be avoided.
It's not even like an oh shit moment. It's like a oh, I better scoot over a little bit.
Yeah, it's like...
This guy took that oh and goes oh shit and goes and like cranks his wheel. All right. Yeah.
On dirt road.
On a gravel road, dirt road.
How
all right.
fast was he going?
He said 55, 60, so I'll take his word for it.
Alright, that seems fair.
The cops seemed to think like it was 80. I was like, all right, whatever.
That seems excessive.
Yeah. But anyways, so he like
But I've
pulls
also
it.
gone 80 on the dirt road.
Yeah.
So I know.
So I see him pull it, and in my mind at this moment, I'm like,
Oh, he fucked out.
oh, yeah, that's exactly what went through my mind. I was like, he fucked up. I was like, I hope he can correct it. Like,
I hope he doesn't hurt me in his dipshitness. That's what
it was kind of like that. Like by the time he swerved, like I was already over far enough, and he swerved away. So like I knew even if he came back, like he wasn't gonna catch the grass. He was gonna be fucked. Like if he tried to like super swerve all the way over, he wasn't gonna touch me. Like it was he swerved, and by the time he swerved, I was already almost past him. I mean, going 55, 60, even 50 yards.
Yeah,
that's not very. It's very pretty quick. You have about 3 seconds of time.
Mm-hmm.
But he went instead of just, like, I was already over. We were gonna miss each other,
Does
even though he was in the middle.
Is this his first time on gravel?
Don't know. But anyways, he like swerved in my mind. I was like, oh, you fucked up. And so I get up and I go over the hill. I'm slowing down, and I'm like, I bet he wrecked, dude. I bet he wrecked. Like, I was like, maybe he pulled it through, like, because I saw him as he swerved, and I slowed down because I thought he was gonna wreck.
Right.
And I looked in my rearview mirror, and I saw him like fishtail a little bit, and I was like, oh, he corrected it. Like, it wasn't like a huge fishtail, and I was like, all right. So like I go on the other side, and like I look behind, and I look behind. I was like, there's a lot of dust there though. I bet you he wrecked. I was like, I'm pretty sure he wrecked. So I go over there, and I pull up to the side. And I'm like, I pull up, and right when I come over the hill, dude, I see his vehicle. It's in the driveway. It's flipped over. You saw the picture.
I did see the picture.
It was flipped over, and I was like, this guy's dead. Gotta be dead, dude. Like, his vehicle was all fucked. Like, everything was crumpled. He was upside down. I'm like, I mean, first off, that was my first car wreck accident. Like, scene I've been on. Like, I came and helped on.
Yeah.
That was my first one. So I was like, this guy's dead.
Just got some adrenaline.
Gotta be dead. Yeah, my adrenaline was going. So like I hop out, I go, and I'm like, "Hey, you in there?" And like I can hear him yelling. And I'm like, "Oh, you're alive." In my mind, I was like, "Oh, you're alive."
Like, I don't want to look in there because there's a dead guy.
Yeah, that's exactly how I felt.
Hey, we've all been there.
So also in a upside down vehicle, I got confused which side was driver's side.
That's fair.
Because like I was first off, adrenaline was going.
Yeah.
The farmer was just pulling up too, and he told me later that he's like, I didn't even see the vehicle flipped over. I saw you parked on the road, because people might call us on my hill, is what he said. So I thought you were just making a phone call. But I saw you running, and I was like, oh, there's a vehicle in my driveway. And I was like, he's like, it's upside down. And I was like,
I like how he went through the explanation and telling you that he wasn't that worried because people often stop on his hill.
Yeah, he told me, this is later, though, like after the cop showed up.
Yeah, I'm sure it's not like he's trying to cut the guy's seatbelt off. You know, I thought you were making a call.
I cut the seatbelt.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Nice.
But anyways, so this guy is a hefty fellow of pretty hefty origins.
Are we talking 3 bills?
3 bills, easily.
Okay.
Easily. Oh, dude, did you fuck with my camera?
No, it looks so.
He about did. But anyways, so even before all this vehicle, like, people clean your vehicles. I don't clean my vehicle. CJ knows that. But this thing was packed full of trash.
I did see that there was quite a bit of
packed
debris.
That was me pulling him out, like pulling all the trash out
just to get it, just
to see him. I couldn't even get him out. First off, one thing I want to say is, like, no matter how bad you want to get them out, probably don't get them out.
No, don't move them.
Don't move them.
Unless there's, like, fire.
Unless there's fire. Unless there's, like, an immediate threat to their life, don't move them.
Yeah, because you're not a medical professional.
No, and you'll also, like, hurt them more, potentially, because of back injuries and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, so I couldn't find the guy for, like, the longest time. Like, at one point, like, I'm running around, I'm trying to find this guy. I got a bunch of little cuts in my hand from glass from digging him out.
Would you think he, like, got thrown or something?
Didn't think he got thrown. I'll tell you, like, a funny part about this whole thing here in a second.
Couldn't see him,
but like, I couldn't see through all the trash, dude.
That's so incredible.
So, the driver's side window didn't break.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
But I thought, like, okay, so I thought the passenger side was it. So, like, first thing I do is, like, I squat down, and, like, I'm trying to control myself. I'm trying to, like, okay, the adrenaline's going. I'm thinking all that shit a million miles an hour. The farmer just came up, was like, I called 911, like, before he even got there. And, like, I'm calling, it's going. And, like, I'm squatted down, and I'm, like, I'm trying to think. I was like, hey, what's your address? And, like, he told me, like, 3 times, dude. But, like, the numbers got, like, jumbled in my brain.
Okay, yeah.
And so, like, because I was thinking about so many things. And so, finally, I was just like, tell me your address, because, like, I keep fucking it up.
It's
all right.
1991, it's 7, it's 5.
Like, I got the end, and I got, like, the last 3 numbers. But the first 2 numbers, I kept fucking up. Like, I knew it was 5 and 2. Or, no, it was, like, 5. I can't even remember now.
Yeah, fair.
But, anyways, it was, like, kept flipping and shit.
I've been there.
So, I gave him the phone. He started talking, and I was like, all right, let's find out where this guy's at. Like, I heard him say something, and I kept telling him, like, hey, I'm right here, man. I'm gonna get you out, okay? Or I'm gonna help you. Blah, blah, blah. And he goes, thanks. He couldn't even hear me. There was so much trash, he couldn't hear me. On the passenger side. So I go to the driver's side. He still can't see him. Turns out, his back and ass were in the driver's side window that wasn't busted, and I couldn't tell it was him. So I'm like, I can't see you. And he goes, I think my back's touching glass. And I'm like, oh my god, that's your ass crack. In my mind. And like, I tried not to, I actually, like, in the moment, I tried to hold back a giggle.
Right.
Because not appropriate at the moment.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
Adrenaline was going. So like, anyways, I was like, alright, I gotta get him out. I was like, I gotta dig him out. I was like, can you hear me? He goes, and he's talking to 911. I don't even know how this guy pulled up his phone. He's upside down, and like his head is like, so here's the car upside down. All right, so imagine it's upside down, and like here's the driver's side on this side. His head was like clear back here, like in the back seat, because he undid his seatbelt.
Oh yeah.
Because he's like, after I realized I was upside down, I undid my seatbelt, and so he did that, and he was stuck, couldn't get out. So I had like dig him out of trash, and he just, and so I dug him out of the trash. Long story short, the cops show up, and this is where I got about the numb part. So there was a deputy and a sheriff. They both pulled up, and like I'm not gonna say names and shit because like I'm sure they one guy seemed like a really good nice guy, but like they pulled up, and like this guy is like upside down, discomfort, and like we did everything we could to get the passenger door open. So like when the ambulance got there, they could like just boom, it's there.
Mm-hmm.
So I dug this guy out and everything, and the cops get there, and the first cop that shows up, dude, is wearing a camera to take pictures of evidence.
Yeah.
Yeah, get that. But the second guy that shows up,
like a body cam.
no, like a camera,
Oh, okay.
like an actual like a a nice camera.
Yeah. Somebody's gonna Nikon.
What up, shapes? But anyways, they it was like they were numb to it, dude. They gave no fucks.
Yeah.
And I was like, that guy's in discomfort. Like, no matter if he fucked up, somebody fucked up, something's wrong. Like, you can't, like, they gave, like, no effort to, like, do anything to help this guy's comfort. Like, they didn't give no effort. And I'm guessing it's because they're not supposed to, I don't know. Like, they were going to get him out, too. Because, like, the window was there, and he goes, I can break this window, but you might get cut. And they're like, all right. He's like, yeah, just do it. So the cop pulled him up and did his shot the little thing into the glass, broke the glass, and he goes, they cleared the glass out. But, like, it was like, dude, they were, like, so numb to it. I was like,
I do kind of see that though, because like you were saying, you obviously had a little bit of a passion there for this guy.
yeah, I mean, I felt bad for him. I was like,
But at the same time, that adrenaline made it so you couldn't even remember an address.
I'm not saying, like, my adrenaline was going. Like, it was, like, the fact that, like, I don't even think their heartbeat raised a little bit when they pulled up. You okay?
Yeah, I'm much better.
Okay, good. Like, I don't even think their heartbeat raised a little bit. Like, the guy walked up. They didn't even, like, jog up there. Like, hey, is everything okay? What's going on here? Okay, he's in the vehicle. Like, I guess, like, in their profession, their job should be to regulate, like, monitor their adrenaline. Like, you can't, like, I'm not saying, like, physically, mentally, like, little adrenaline. I'm saying, like, they should be able to take their adrenaline and turn it towards a positive way. You know what I mean? He did the bone in his mouth.
Yeah, I know. That was really cool, though.
Yeah, he'll throw it up to himself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he was supposed to mentally do that. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with our coffee machine, but you gotta put more coffee in there, okay? That looks watered down as shit, okay?
It doesn't. It was fine.
That's watered down coffee.
That's not watered down. I even threw out my cup of watered down. The first cup I made, I threw it out.
I told you that.
I was like, I'm not gonna do it, but then I did.
Okay, but I don't know. It was like I guess it was something shocking to see.
Yeah.
Because I feel like if I was an officer, even if I was not good, I'd still hustle up. Because first off, you're supposed to be professional and be perceived well. I mean, like, they were nice enough, they weren't dicks. They were doing their job, they did their job. But, like, I feel like the amount of emotion that was given should have been more.
So I can tell you from my accident, I don't have a lot of memory of the accident and stuff. But from what I do remember, I don't ever remember seeing any law enforcement.
Thanks, Shapes. Dude, don't.
Yeah,
He's gonna fucking pounce on you.
Yeah, he is.
Go lay down.
I remember bystanders.
Do you remember the cops at all?
No, not at all. I do remember. I think there was I think the sheriff came down to the hospital.
Yeah, check to see if you're alive.
Yeah, or maybe something else. I feel like I'm not important enough for that, so I feel like he actually had some work to do.
Yeah, maybe.
And then he was just like, "Hey, that kid's here. Let's go tell him he almost died," and then he did. He told me if the truck had hit him 2 inches closer to the front end, I would have died. I was like, thanks.
Thanks, man.
That's what I wanted to hear.
Dude, it was, Law enforcement was that. Well, I mean, I would assume law enforcement was at the accident. I mean, they have to show up at every accident.
Well, I know they were there. I just
like,
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't remember ever seeing anybody. I don't know if they were directing traffic or if they had any contact with me or if they'd even said anything to me. I don't know, because I don't remember it.
It was, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I got nothing. I'm totally for cops. You know, whatever. You do your thing.
Yeah.
You know, you're respectful to me. I'm respectful to you.
Yeah.
Shit like that. You know, it goes very smoothly. I get that there are bad eggs, there are bad cops.
Oh yeah.
110%.
No,
I get that.
There's bad fucking firemen. There's bad trashmen.
There's bad people in the military. There's
exactly. There's bad
all kinds of
people
shit.
everywhere. Yeah.
It's the fact that, like, I don't know.
Something wrong with my stomach.
Dude, I don't want to smell it, and I know I'm going to.
I'm trying to make it as effortless as possible.
Yeah. You got, like, some real clappy cheeks, too, probably.
I
Like,
do.
I hear all your farts
I'm wearing long johns, so everything's real tight.
packed in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is probably why it takes a while for it to waft.
Wafting. Oh, dude, it just sits in there and ferments on your balls. That's gross.
Speaking of gross, I did have a little bit of fun with my accident. I always like to bring this up.
Okay.
It's fun. It changes the tone of the conversation a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Because it did almost die. It was close.
It was close.
It was very close. I didn't die. But in the ambulance, you know, they put you in the ambulance and they try to check you for your cuts and your bruises and everything. So
They touch your dick?
So they cut off all my clothes, all
Mhm.
of them. And I had just started a new job that day. That was supposed to be my first day. So
Oh, yeah,
I
you
was
told me
wearing
this.
all new clothes.
Oh.
And they cut them all off. And I was so sad. But, see, as soon as I
Tell them
got
not to
in...
cut your clothes?
No. I was just kind of like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Cut
Oh,
off
my
your clothes.
shirt!
And I was like, no, I just got those jeans. But they cut off all the jacket was my favorite. I was wearing my drug rug.
They cut your drug
They
rug?
cut it right off, and I was like, no, it was so loose. You could have just. But the funniest part is, so I get in there. They hit me with the morphine immediately. You know, so I'm already starting to become more conscious just because the pain isn't so much anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And I become not necessarily fully conscious, but enough to speak. Right when they get to my boxers, they're cutting off my boxers, and they cut off my boxers, and I mutter, "Now it's a party."
Did they laugh?
I don't know.
You don't remember? They had to have laughed.
I remember.
If they heard the mutter. Maybe they didn't hear the mutter.
Maybe not.
But in your mind, that's the funny part.
Mom, were you in the ambulance with me? I feel like you were in the ambulance with me. You should let me know about that. I'm curious.
I'm curious. Mom,
I am curious.
did they like my jokes?
Because now I'm curious as to if I actually made that joke or if it was just me, like, passed out going, I should make jokes. And then the morphine was like, you did. And I was like, you're right.
I did.
You're right, morphine. I did make jokes.
I did make the joke. Yes.
So interested to...
Really curious about that, huh?
I'm actually super curious because I've been telling people that story for years, but now I'm thinking it might not be true.
You're gonna have to go back. Hey, you remember that time I told you a story about me and my bike?
I thought I was funny, and I said, "Oh no, it's
Yeah,
funny."
you're probably really self-conscious about it too, because like they'll be like, "Yeah, dude, that's what made us friends. Is you made that funny joke, and I actually, I actually started to like you after that."
Here's what probably actually happened. I'm all drugged up in the back of this, all fucking up, and they're cutting off my clothes. And then in my head, I'm like, "Now it's a party," but in actual, I was like, and then you see me like giggle.
That was probably it.
And that was probably exactly how it went down.
Hey, also, was your arm fucked up, and or you just really?
I imagine that it was just up there. I don't know. I feel like every time I'm in pain, I T-Rex.
Instantly. Actually, talking
Break
about
your
that,
leg.
when I hyperventilated and like I had a panic attack because my appendix was going out. I don't know why I hyperventilated and had a panic attack. Didn't know what it was, but like I was going to the hospital. I think that's what made me have a panic attack.
I love panic attacks.
And I was like completely, like my fingers were all like skewed like this, dude. And like I was like fully seized up. Like my arms were like full flexing.
Oh,
Have you ever
damn.
full flexed for like 15 minutes?
No, it sounds exhausting.
It is super exhausting. And like your fingers too. And I was like,
Oh, that sounds painful.
so like it took like 2 nurses. Like I was full flex. Like this isn't even a show of strength, but like it's like my arms were so locked up. Like you couldn't untense my muscles.
Uh-huh.
And so you gotta calm down. I was like, I've been trying for like 30 minutes.
Look at Goose Fraba. Okay.
I don't know what's going on. It hurts a lot. I know that. I'm in a lot of pain. I've been tensed up for like 15 minutes. So like they like two nurses like pulled my arms down and like strapped it down. And I was like, oh, this is fine, yeah. They're like, don't move. And I was like, okay. And they put a needle in, and they like, I don't know if like the first needle, I don't think it worked because like I was so tense. But like I think the shit squirted back out. I don't know. I heard that subtle fart though. You didn't expect me to stop talking at that moment, did you?
I didn't.
Yeah, I heard it.
Damn it! Your weird cadences.
But yeah, that was the accident experience. I stayed there until the guy got out. Helped the old guy pick up the trash. Realizing at the end, the officer told us, "Oh yeah, this is a tow job. We're just helping the tow guys. The tow guys are supposed to clean up the area." And I was like, "Oh,
damn it."
Yeah, I didn't have to do this.
He got paid for what I did.
Yeah, but also as the guy was like pinned under there, dude. Like I had to dig him out of all his trash. And like
I'm curious, what kind of trash are we talking? Like fast food trash?
Yeah, like fast food, Casey's Pizza, Casey's Croissant. You know, just about anything is in there. But I dug him out, and the first thing I couldn't even find him, dude. Like I didn't know if I found him or not, and I looked and I was like, oh, that's your head. And I was like, that's your hair. That's long. Okay. I found you. Hey. And he was like, hello? And I was like, hey, can you hear me? He goes, yeah. I was like, all right. And then I talked to him from then on, and I just tried to have casual conversation with him. But yeah, it was a great time. First accident. It's something you don't experience every day. Something I hope nobody has to experience, but it's something, if you do experience, life-changing.
I think it's exhilarating. Yeah, it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I tried to... Oh, cool. She wasn't there. I had to text my mom because she wasn't messaging.
So you're really curious about your whole...
I am.
If your joke went out. So now you gotta text us and be like, you know, hey, did I actually say this? Because if I didn't, I'm gonna lose a lot of friends. That was my party hit, you know, my headliner for the party.
I asked her. Let's see it. I am curious.
Yeah, no, it's something to be curious about. I mean, that's a funny story, and if it's not true, it's kind of sad. I mean, it's actually kind of maybe funnier that you said it in your mind. Kinda. I don't know. Funnier now for me. Did you say it?
I don't know. She said she's on her way out the door, so I can't watch right now. I was like, that's not what I asked, Mom.
That's not what I asked, man. Man.
Yeah, fun thing with my accident, so we were out in the boonies. I don't know how far away you were from civilization. Dirt road, so there's possible that you were.
I was out there. I was like 10 miles north of Shelton.
So that's relative to where I was. I was about 15 miles north of North Platte.
Yeah, like I was in between Carnegie and Island.
Oh, okay, cool. Yes, I did crack jokes while I was in the ambulance.
Okay, good. So now you know it's true.
You know what makes me happy, though, is that she said I cracked jokes.
Plural.
I only remember one.
Were the unconscious ones funny?
God, I hope so, man.
Now it's a party.
I do remember everybody that stopped. Now, I assume everybody stopped because they wanted to see a dead body. That's in my mind. That's what... Because you see an accident that looked as bad... Because I've shown you pictures.
Yeah.
I would just imagine, you saw that. You immediately... Somebody's dead.
He is a dead guy.
And why else stop? It just seems weird. Because, there was...
30 people?
30 seems excessive, but 10 maybe?
10?
15?
I mean, to be fair, we were in the boonies, and, every truck that drove by, except for the semi-truck, who couldn't stop, I don't blame him.
Yeah, he was working.
The cops were in the ambulance was already there. But every truck that came by, that guy stopped. Everybody stopped.
Yeah.
So, maybe? But also to see a dead body, maybe. Because I thought the guy was dead.
I'm definitely, I'm sure there's more than one reason. Because, of course, I came to, and there was this old lady holding my hand, and I just can't see any reality with that.
Was she saying a prayer?
I'm sure she, at one point, yeah.
Oh, Heavenly Father, save this child.
I remember, the funniest part to me
I don't believe in Jesus.
I became conscious.
Hold on, funny moment. What if you're wearing that shirt, and they were like...
They're, praying over me. Again, I was wearing my drug robes.
Yeah, no, it would have been funnier, though.
It would have been funnier.
Heavenly Father... Oh, he doesn't believe in Jesus.
But she's holding my hand, and
I believe in rapture, Jesus.
I remember I came and I looked over, and like the very first thought in my head was like, who's this bitch touching me?
Fuck?
Who the fuck do you think you are? Just over here holding my hand, and man, I felt terrible about it. How nice,
the old lady?
how nice for that lady. To
I
come
mean,
by.
honestly though, I probably think the same thing. Like if like somebody was just like holding my hand, and I was sitting there, and all of a sudden there's a hand holding
It
me, I'd be like,
seemed super
"Who the
weird.
fuck are you?"
It seems super weird. And then of course tons of blankets. I had tons of blankets on me
That's super nice.
because it was January.
Yeah, it's cold as fuck.
Nobody took their blankets back though. They're death blankets. They're bad luck. Apparently.
Really?
Yeah.
I have a death suit.
You told me about that.
Yeah, it's a suit that I wear, for funerals only. That's like the only suit I own too. It's like I only wear suits to funerals, not any weddings. Like I went to the fancies. Oh, another thing. Why we didn't have a podcast last Saturday?
Oh yeah, you were.
Yeah, Jersey.
Jersey.
Yeah, we'll come back to Jersey here.
I've
But
been
anyways,
there.
I have a death suit, and I have worn this death suit more times than I would like.
That seems fair.
I wish it was just for the one time.
Hey man, people die.
Yeah, true.
It's just natural order. I think.
Mm-hmm. But it was like the fact that like I don't know. I just wanted to tell people I have a death suit, and I like telling people I have a death suit.
It sounds dope.
Yeah, because like if anybody dies, I wear that suit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll show you. Have you seen my death suit?
I don't.
It's pretty nice.
I'm sure I've seen like pictures on Facebook or
Mhm.
something of you. in suits.
I don't know. Was I smiling?
Yeah, so that might have been a wedding.
I mean, if I was in my death suit, I mean, I probably would smile too. I'd be
Yeah.
like, "What's up in my suit?"
Look at how fly I look.
Yeah.
Condolences.
Funny about that is like, I want to hold your hand. Oh, he wants to hold your hand while you're dying in the car.
Aw,
Oh,
thanks, man.
but yeah.
Preach.
Actually, talking about like whoa, what's up, condolences. We kind of had a thing like that. My God rest her soul. My sister's biological grandma, who she was very close with, was like a party animal. Like she'd go to like all these places and like just live it up. So like when she passed away, pretty unexpectedly too. She you're not gonna fucking start barking, dude. Go lay down. You a piece of shit. You were just out. You don't have to go out again.
Remember me, Jake?
Yeah. Remember me, Jake. Who is messaging right now? Who is that? Who said that? I don't know who that is.
Owen?
Owen?
Yeah.
Huh. I wonder if that was my best friend. I wonder if it's my best friend.
Furby?
Never heard of him. But also
Jake's being a dick.
Brianna's here too. Typical. What up? What up, guys? Thanks for being here. But so she had passed away, and we were at her funeral, dude, and like it was a party. They like made it like a whole party, and I was like, "This is an awesome funeral. If I die, please make it this way."
That
And like,
sounds very close
you can
to
cry.
it.
I get it. You're gonna
Very
cry,
funeral.
but you know, because I mean, I know a lot of people are gonna cry when I die, because you know, I was a great guy.
You're
you
the
know.
best at being humble.
Thank you. Owen.
I mean, I'll cry. I'll probably cry one time.
And I'll release it. What up, Aaron? Glad you're here, dude. But also, I had another thing I was gonna bring up. Oh, it was my Jersey trip, dude. So, went to New Jersey last Saturday. That's why we didn't have the podcast.
I still believe that that's the garbage hole of the country.
Oh, dude, haven't even started. You don't even let me explain. So we fly in, all right?
I'm already excited.
All right. So the flight, everything was very easy, very casual, very simple. We fly in. So
Did
we're
you
with.
fly? Like, were you the flying guy?
I wish I was a flying guy, dude. But it was very casual. So it was me,
Pilot.
Morgan, her aunt, her mother, Dakota, her cousin, her other aunt, her
Sounds
grandparents.
Like women.
That
Sounds
was
like
it.
A lot of women.
Yeah, and it was Dakota, me, and her grandpa were the men. But whatever.
Dakota's a dude.
Yeah, Dakota's a dude.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, it's a name for both, you know. Like
I know.
there's yeah.
I
Anyways.
just always think of Dakota Fanning and.
Yeah. Anyways, so we get there. I did, gorgeous. I did have a great birthday. Thank you. Thank you for asking, Owen. I had a great birthday. Anyways, so getting back to my story. I kept reading chat. I can't help it. It's a habit.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's chat. We gotta get involved.
Yeah. So we get there. All right. So we fly in, land, get a rental, and we start going. And the first thing we see is, first off, a big point of the story is that, kick him a little bit. There we go.
He keeps kicking me, the asshole.
He's nudging you. Anyways, so a big point of the story is that, the grandparents are very religious. All right. So you don't say God out loud. You don't cuss.
Mm-hmm.
You don't drink. Which you can drink in front of them, but you don't drink at their house. It's their house. It's sacred.
Yeah,
You don't drink
yeah.
there. So these two, we drive and we're going down like an interstate to our hotel, our area, and we're driving through like kind of like the projects area. Like when you get off the airport and you leave Newark, it is ghetto as shit. Like these apartments, like windows broken out of these apartments, people living in them and shit. I'm like, oh, this is ghetto as shit.
That's ghetto as shit.
Yeah. So we get there, and we're going to our hotel, and right as we go, I hear Dakota go, "Oh my God, did I just see that?" And he said God. He goes, "Oh my God." I'm not supposed to say that because he's a brown noser and he loves his grandparents.
Of course.
Great guy, love him. So,
Brown noser, great guy.
he's a very nice kid. He's a very good kid. Anyways, so he said it, and he goes, "We're like, what?" And he goes, I can't say it." And he looked back to double check to make sure he saw what he saw. Like, he's like, "Oh my God," because he didn't believe what he saw. And we're all like trying to question him. "What is it? What'd you see?" And he goes, I can't say it." And he goes, and we're like, "What is it? Just tell us."
Was
And
it
he
a
goes,
sex act?
"It was."
Oh, yes!
Two people were like banging on the stairs of like there's interstate, and like there's stairs going down like this pathway, and we're going on this interstate, and there's like a wall, so he must have saw them like right there. And he was like, "Oh my God."
How old is this kid?
20?
Oh, okay.
Hilarious.
That is such a garbage place.
The wedding place, the venue was very beautiful.
I was gonna say, the video I got, it looked
Oh,
gorgeous.
dude, it was insane. It was such a beautiful place.
Did you like my rebuttal when I got home?
Okay. What'd you say?
I mimicked your video, but it was of me on the toilet.
Oh, dude, oh my God, dude. I remember seeing that video. Hilarious.
I even had to find music. Like I was like, I gotta play something.
It was hilarious.
Where's TJ?
Yes. Jake is the ghettoist. I know. The thuggest of the thugs. But yeah, it was, the venue was very beautiful. Everything was very beautiful there.
Oh,
Very overpriced, like the hotel room was. But it was something. It was something, dude. It was something. It was something.
that's,
I met a guy named Tony, who had a very Jersey accent. It's very emphasis on the J's. Jersey.
Did you
Tony.
have it? Okay, so you met a guy named Tony.
Italian.
Did he have friends? Like, did you ever get to talk to any of his homies?
No.
Damn it, because I was really hoping at one time you got to hear a deeply Italian American dude go, "Hey, Tony!"
Yeah, dude. Wish I did.
Oh,
Really didn't.
Oh, my heart is so full.
I didn't.
Oh, you didn't?
No, I said I didn't.
Oh, you asshole.
I know.
You should have at least asked him to do it then.
Yeah. Also, I held a conversation with him. I told everybody I was gonna do this
Did
too.
you hear, like, did you understand everything that he
Yeah,
said?
yeah. You can understand it. It was just very accent. And then the inside, I told them this. I was like, "Hey, I'm gonna talk to Tony." They go, "Why are you gonna talk to Tony?" And I was like, "Cause I want to sit there and listen to his accent for at least solid giggle on the inside
See
and
if
have
I can
serious
get him to
conversation
say
on the
something
inside."
funny, like bagel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bagel. Oh, dude, it was great. So I sat there and talked to him for like 15 minutes just to hear his accent. Newark.
New Jersey is a major problem.
Oh my God, Owen, stop it, you petty little fuck. Love you. I'll talk to you later.
I took Owen's spot. It's clear.
No.
No, I know. That's,
A lot of
no, I know.
It goes back. It's like you taking Tyler. It's like me taking Tyler's spot.
Yeah, it's just impossible.
It's not happen. We might not talk to each other for a lot, but I mean that's my homie.
It's not even a funny joke. It's just
no.
sad.
Yeah. You see me laughing?
Whoa. I nailed it.
No, you won't. See? He said it. No, you won't.
No, I know. I won't. I
Um,
also don't really want to. I mean, he's good enough, but I
I'm a good looking motherfucker. Go lay down.
can't really say that that's what I look for in friends.
What?
Nothing? At least I try to disguise mine a little bit.
You know, but
You
you
can
have like
lean
30
and
farts.
everything.
Yeah, dude, I can't not. You can't like not lean a fart. Oh, that one smells. I took a big deep breath in. I don't know what it is. Do you ever take that? You know, after you fart, you take a deep breath.
No, you have to, because
Yeah.
you have to like get acquainted with it.
Yeah. you're
It's only like later on in the day if you fart and you don't know if it's you or not. I smelled that earlier. That's me.
Yeah, no. Also talking about the Kowalski, as we flew into Newark, the water looked terrible. Like the rivers, like I get the Platte. It's brown. You know why the Platte's brown. You know, it's dirt all
Yeah,
around.
it's dirt.
Newark, dude, like it wasn't even like brown. It was like neon yellow or neon green. Neon green. I deal with green. It was like really, really greenish and really neon. And I was like, me and Morgan both like Morgan looked at us. Oh, that water looks gross. And I was like, yeah, it's not even like dirt color. Like, what the fuck's wrong with that water? Oh my god.
It's coming out of a garbage town.
Yeah, it was. I mean, the venue we were at was very beautiful. I mean, it was a $25,000 wedding.
That
25.
seems like a lot.
Yeah.
But also, that seems like the price of a really well-priced sedan.
You could have bought a well price. I would have took a well price sedan over there. I would like, give me $1,000 wedding, and I'll take the sedan.
I'm looking for like maybe $8,000 in my wedding. I feel like that's enough.
Really,
Does that seem like too much?
too much.
Really?
I think honestly you could do it for like 3.
Okay, but
Maybe less.
What size wedding are you looking?
Like you can fit like 400 people for like a 3,000 and still feed them and give them a decent like
400 people sounds like a lot.
like it is. That's a good
I
amount of
think
people.
like maybe 250.
Yeah, you definitely
Like,
could.
a lot of alcohol though. My family drinks.
Yeah, so kegs are what's like alcohol's probably expensive. Like that's kind of you have
That's
to buy
what
it at
I'm
the venue.
thinking
The
most
venue
of the
sells it to
money,
you, so that's what
The
it makes it
alcohol
worse.
and the food is really what I'm looking at.
Yeah, because you can't bring your own kegs.
Yeah.
You have to buy their kegs
Yeah.
that they've purchased.
Yeah, but really, I just want some
So like when I worked at the
gourmet.
here at the one place, there was like a $30 the Liederkrantz. There was like a $30 gratuity to added onto that. It's like we got a $30 tip just out of having the keg, and then like they upped the price a little bit. Obviously, you would to make money off that keg. But yeah, it was a good time. Kegs really not that expensive either.
How much is a keg of some light beer?
I think like $150.
That's not much at all.
I think it's like less than $100 for like one of those skinny kegs. Like a big keg's like 150 maybe. Like you get it directly, but I don't think you can buy them directly from the. Maybe you can. I don't think you can buy them directly from Budweiser.
No, I
Like,
think you
or
have
like-
to have like a distribution license.
Yeah, you have to have like a distributor you have to buy it from because they give you like your license and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But like so I think it's like like from the distributor it's like 150, but like from them it's like 200 maybe.
Right.
But still, I mean like a keg of beer will last you like. I went to parties and like a keg of beer like there was 20 people there and 3/4 through the night you ran out of beer. But that's still a lot of beer.
That's a lot of beer.
That's a lot of beer.
Did my first keg stand at a wedding.
Yeah, how'd that go?
Good.
Yeah, and it's like all the it gets really foamy. I don't like it.
I also did my second keg stand at that same wedding, shortly thereafter the first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just like
I don't like beer. I don't know why I agreed to do it.
yeah, no. If you don't like it, that was even worse. I think it's because like you have to like drink, like you have to push the shit
Yeah.
up, and that's what makes it terrible. I don't like it. People are like keg stand. I'm like nah, I'm good.
Nowadays, I don't even drink beer. Even if like back in the day, if it was
I don't
hot,
even drink.
people would be like, "Here's a beer."
Yeah.
I drink on Mondays.
Yeah.
That's
See,
my-
I don't even
that's my
drink.
day.
I don't even have a day of the week when I drink. I used to drink like, I quit drinking because, first off, like I was like I mean when I drank I was like I'm gonna get drunk.
Mm.
Like why are the reason we drink is what my mindset I think it was.
I don't like being drunk.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not a fan. I like a good buzz.
Good buzz, yeah.
Like you can kind of feel it, and your face is a little warm.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want to slur my words.
Yeah. See, I would just.
Just
There's like
Jump
okay, so
off.
this is like the drunkenness of Jake. Good. Extremely funny and good. Not giving a shit. And then there's like slowly like Jake starts not giving a fuck, and then it's like boom, Preston comes out, and that's my alter ego. And Preston's a piece of shit. That's when I black out.
A piece of shit.
Yeah, he is. A lot of stories about Preston.
I am. Fuck, man. I'm like the same dude. Blackout drunk, sober. I don't.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm really boring. I don't.
Ugh.
Nothing comes at you. But I'm always super passive, and I like to.
Yeah. Oh, so I bought two books on Audible. Listen to them. Neil deGrasse Tyson. Can't remember how it goes. Either way, that smart guy that does astrophysics.
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Yeah.
Is it astrophysics for people in a hurry?
That one and the other one.
Oh, what was the other one?
It was Intro into Astrophysics or something like that. I can't remember. Oh no, it was Astrophysics for People in a Hurry, and the other one, his new one is Letters to an Astrophysicist. So I think
That's cool.
I think it's just him reading letters that he's got and stuff like that.
All right, you're gonna have to rant for a little bit. I gotta go to bed.
Oh, he's gonna go poop. Well, in this moment, I can talk to chat then.
Hurry up.
Oh yeah, I can ask Aaron. Aaron, what are you up to? How's your score predictions? Oh, we have a game today, don't we?
Ooh,
Huh. Do we have Adrian Martinez back? That's my question. Do we have Adrian Martinez back? That's a big question. Because if we do, that would definitely change my score outcome. I mean, I'm not saying like he's the changer of everything. Hey, you gotta leave the door open, CJ. Gotta open the door. He didn't open the door. He wasn't letting Asher sit there and watch him as he did whatever bathroom thing he was doing. So, if Adrian Martinez is there, I'm gonna say, 54-14. Not there. 54-7. Somewhere around there. Ooh, maybe not even 7. We might not even score on him. It's a really big debate. You gotta leave the door open.
I did.
Oh, why'd he bark at you?
Oh.
Could you close the door?
When you go in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I closed the door.
Yeah. You gotta leave the door open.
So I want my privacy.
No, he's gotta sit there and watch you.
Yeah, next time maybe.
You feel better now?
Yeah, I feel a lot better.
Okay, good. You got a score prediction?
Who we playing?
Wisconsin.
Doesn't matter, we lose.
Yeah. I know. There wasn't the matter. It was the score prediction.
Who we playing again?
Wisconsin. First 5 games of the season, nobody scored on them.
I'd kind of be amazed if we got past 10, I think.
What would their score be?
In the 40s.
Okay, I put 54-7. If we didn't have Adrian Martinez, if we did 54-14.
That's about what I was thinking. I was like, maybe 14. I guess it could. I mean, you can get lucky and get 2 touchdowns.
Single payer healthcare. Join the army. You know? Yeah, you can go to the reserves, get TRICARE for $40 a month. Pretty simple. But also, it is like $200 some odd for like insurance.
It is.
Yeah, for like good insurance. Like you can get like the basic prim shit for like $30 a month. Like very prim healthcare.
I'm on my dad's insurance.
Yeah.
Pretty dope.
Oh shit, I get kicked off mine here in a year. It's at 26, 25.
26.
You can have that. I'm not really fond of this coffee.
Really?
Yeah, no, it tastes terrible.
What?
You didn't make good coffee. I'm gonna teach you again.
Did you take any out of this?
No, because looking at it, it looks terrible. That looks like it looks like tea, like warm tea.
It
like,
does look like tea. Until it gets in the glass, I'm telling you.
yeah, well, that's because you're looking down into a dark space. Like coffee is not supposed to look like tea; it's supposed to look like darker tea. Yeah, just because you had creamer it makes it darker does not mean no.
Creamer doesn't make it darker.
Makes you not less transparent, less see through. I don't know what the word I was looking for there.
Transparent worked.
Yeah, okay, good. For a healthy 20 something male, it's like 200 for everyone else. It's worse.
I don't know if I'd call me healthy. Skinny.
Dan Kowalski, you should come hop on the podcast like I told you to, and come visit and hang out with us.
I don't know if something as far
I don't know
as
enough about it.
insurance could blow my mind.
Paying more than $400 a month because your dick's a little smaller.
That would probably blow my mind, but I feel like that's not true.
Welcome to my world.
I'm just saying, never once have I had an adjuster. Take a look at my peep. You exercise?
So you're telling me that that
You eat healthy? Yeah, okay. Let me see your Johnny. Oh, sure. Now that's $75 a month right there. I put that thing away before it hurts somebody. And then I walk in the room later and he goes, "Oh, there's the rest of it. There's." The last guy had a dick so big I wondered who had the dick so, and then that's what there it is. Yin and yang. See, when one guy's a big dick, one guy's a small dick.
yeah, you know, where there's the smartest Rick, there's gonna be the dumbest Rick,
Mm.
who still was able to make a portal gun.
I still feel like they went and got him.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, okay. So here's my theory, is that the Ricks and the Mortys obviously traveled around to find other Ricks and Mortys.
Just talking about Quasi's coming on our podcast next week.
I was just got over, although I can probably make next week. Cool.
I gotta figure out how I'm gonna seed him. I got an idea. We'll be okay. You okay?
Right. So all the Ricks and Mortys went around the multiverse, finding all the other Ricks and Mortys to create the Citadel.
Mm-hmm.
Which means that they randomly, they would just walk into a timeline that had a Rick or a Morty, and they would find the Rick and Morty. And
Would it be a timeline? Be a dimension?
Dimension, sorry.
Get their shit together.
Sorry. I watched Endgame last night.
Oh.
God, that coffee is so good. And then they would just stumble upon fucking
Over Rick?
Tall Morty. And they would have to bring him back.
I mean, I guess.
They wouldn't have to, though. It's not like he would have Rick trade secrets. Because I could see it that they'd bring him back to the Citadel if they didn't want the galactic government getting their hands on him. But at the same time,
Your mind's blown right now, isn't it?
yeah, because SEAL Team Ricks killed OG Rick when he was captured.
Yep.
So why would you bring back dumb Rick to protect him when you could have just killed him? And then that would have been easier.
Mm-hmm.
Like in the long term.
I love how, like, when he switched bodies with, like, another Rick, he had to, like, shit, I have to lose my skill to trumpeting.
Yeah.
This and this and this. Damn it.
3 years of improv workshops. My ambition to buy a hat. And what was the other one? It was a fear of something. I can't remember.
It's hilarious.
I just think it's funny that... He's like, I'm never going to buy a hat, so I'm just going to leave you with that.
Doesn't he kill him right after? Yeah, he kills him. Yeah, SEAL Team Rex kills him.
Yeah, SEAL Team Rex kills him. Well, I don't know, because I'm just a dumbass bug, but it's very possible.
Yeah.
My great insect creature, what? Alright, I'm gonna go take a shit.
You are?
No, that's just what Rick says.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh, wow.
This is used to teleport the entire Citadel, using knobs and buttons. Well, that's dumb.
Rick has a fear of pirates, yeah?
I'm
I
gonna
know.
take a shit.
Rick has a fear of pirates.
Sam Chesney was fake, I made it up. Call off the pirates. Oh, fuck, Morty, Ryan, that was real.
It was real. Dude, oh my god. Dude, they just, I don't know. If we're gonna dive into Rick and Morty, I mean, we can dive into Rick and Morty. Their jokes are, like, so in-depth. Like,
oh, God, they really are.
you have to research some...
Oh, I've got pubes, Commander and Queef.
Commander and Queef. I gotta fix my camera. Fuck you, Asher.
Little tool.
That worked. Corrected. Connected. So, they, excuse me. Their jokes, yeah, very in-depth. And also, I don't know, dude. It's hard to explain, like, how, like...
I just love how they, like...
Dude,
They really
shut
go
up.
into, like, the,
You were just out.
You really were, bro.
Not even an hour ago.
Not even an hour ago.
Go lay down.
But I really love how they approach like some of the darker, deeper set issues, like because Rick and Morty believe more than anybody else that the world is gray. There is no good or bad. It is just perception of your good and bad.
And one of I don't know if it's one of his false beliefs because we haven't seen the whole end of the whole thing, but I feel like Rick has this, and he says it all the time. He's like, we pretty much are just nothing, and the only thing the only thing that separates us is, oh god, I can't remember what it is. The things we do, or something like that, or enjoying it. Otherwise, we're just molecules floating in the dimension of nothingness. Because he believes that their existence is nothing.
It is.
Because there's infinite dimensions, which also we've talked about this before. But if there's infinite dimensions, why can't they jump to if there's infinite dimensions, at any point where they fucked up, they could jump to a dimension right when they died. That's the exact same as everything they just did, but instead in that dimension they died at that exact moment.
Yeah, that would make for good TV.
No, but it's very true.
But it's definitely true.
Because he repeatedly says there's infinite dimensions.
Infinite.
So maybe we'll find out there's some backlash to it.
I love infinite in general. Last night I was sitting in bed and I was trying to imagine infinity. You ever tried that?
Yeah, dude. I try and imagine space, and they say there's some border, but
it blew my mind. I was trying to imagine a box, but without sides. But there's a definite in the box and then out of the box, but there's no sides. So in the box and out of the box is completely perception. It was crazy.
Yeah, no. Talking about shit you can't perceive. I was listening to Astrophysics in a Hurry.
Great
but
book.
I only comprehend the simple words he's saying.
I had to go through it twice.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go through it again and look up some of these meanings of heterograms and.
You're like, Neil, you're making up words, ain't you?
We should do some more basic astrophysics and tell hey, an electron's this, which I know what it is, but oh my god, crazy. His voice though puts me to sleep. That's the problem.
It is soothing.
It's a very soothing, beautiful voice that puts me to sleep.
It really is. What a smart fella.
What a smart fella.
What a smart fella.
Smart guy. Smart guy. Oh man. Yeah, early mornings, man. They're killing me now. Yeah, you okay?
Yeah.
Coming back to me?
Yeah.
Come on back. How you doing? You alive?
Yeah.
You kicking?
Space is crazy.
Space is fucking crazy, dude. The fact that we don't know where the border is, I can't even tell you the amount of space we probably have mapped is 1%, if not less.
I like to think of it as if you were a fly and then we put you in I don't know, Colorado, and we told you as a fly, find Maine. That's what I feel like us in space is. We have absolutely no way of knowing what
I'd be
Maine
putting
is,
us in Brazil.
or where Maine is, what Maine looks like, how to know if we're in Maine, where the fuck are we now?
Yep.
We'd be sitting there going, I don't think that way, I guess. I don't
Yep. Dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. So definitely it's just so quote unquote infinite, but it's not. They say there's borders. They think.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Their thought. I mean, also. So I was talking to somebody about astrophysics, the thought of the Big Bang. They're like, okay, but this is all theory.
so is gravity.
Yeah. But still, it's just all theory. I mean, gravity. What? How would gravity be a theory though?
It's a theory of gravity.
They haven't proved gravity.
Well, no, they've proved it, but it's
Okay, but have they proved the Big Bang?
Well, no, it's a theory.
Okay. That's like saying, okay, then I theorize that my dog will talk tomorrow.
That's a dumb theory, and you're a dumb person for having it.
That's still a theory.
I know, but the thing of a theory is that it is probably true. Here's my theory. I have a theory that at some point in the future, your dog is going to shit in this apartment. It's a pretty damn good theory.
It's pretty good.
because it's liable.
True.
No dog has ever talked. Tons of dogs have shit. Not every apple falls off the tree. But when they do, they fall down.
Yeah. Once again, still just a very big theory.
Huge.
The Big Bang. Which they put into the point. They say, but they were a person that's like, they gotta see it to believe it. Don't believe in God. They're like, well, I mean, if he fucking was here, he'd probably just come down and say, hey, I'm God. I'd be like, I believe in you now.
Does he believe in dinosaurs?
She?
Whoever?
Yeah.
How?
Because there's bones.
How do you know where those bones came from? Did you see those bones walking around? Did you see those bones covered with flesh and
Whether
blood?
there were dinosaurs or not, that's like saying, okay, so there's bones, there's dinosaurs here. What else would they be?
Tiny people.
Tiny people? That thing that's...
3-inch people.
See, that's a terrible theory.
It is an awful theory.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I'm just
Just
saying...
go off yourself in the bathroom for thinking
find
about
you
that.
some fucking 3-inch bones.
Find myself some 3-inch bones?
Yeah, I bet you can never find bones that tiny.
Hmm.
Especially if they were like... I mean,
You ever seen hummingbird bones?
No.
Smaller.
I imagine, yeah.
So...
In hollow.
Hmm.
I'm
Dude,
just saying this.
you want something crazy?
Is bullshit.
Yeah. Praying mantises, they're territorial.
Uh-huh.
They'll grab hummingbirds. Big enough one will grab a hummingbird, kill it.
No shit.
No shit, dude. They grab it, bite into its neck, rip its head off, drop it.
Do you have videos of this?
Yeah, dude, look it up.
I am gonna look it up.
Crazy. They have not proved gravity. We're not entirely sure what causes it. Like, there's no such thing as gravitation, but we know what effect it has. True.
I mean, kind of.
I mean, how have we not proved gravity?
I mean, we don't necessarily know why it is, but we know what.
I thought it was the rotation of a core.
No, it's mass.
Yeah.
The core doesn't have to rotate.
Core rotating's got to do something with it.
That's mostly for magnetism.
Yeah. Oh. I don't even know.
I'm really looking forward to seeing this.
Is there a video of it? I know there's pictures.
There's no praying mantis I've ever seen.
What is it?
It's just a bug eating another bug, but it's a time lapse. So it's crazy.
Huh. That sounds terrible. Like, there are legit pictures of a praying mantis, like, having the hummingbird.
Praying
Dropping
mantis attacks hummingbird.
What if it's not there?
God, I hope it is.
What if it's not it? There's no way there's a video of it.
No way.
No way.
Oh, it could be. There's tons of hummingbirds, and that's one big mantis right there.
Fucking way. How long is it? Fucking skip.
It's just a minute and a half.
What are you at? Did he get one?
Yeah.
No fucking way.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. Crazy, right? Yeah, told you. Told you I wasn't crazy. His mind is blown right now. He didn't believe me.
Don't fuck with the praying mantis.
Dude,
man.
praying mantises are like the craziest shit ever.
That's some crazy shit.
Yeah.
I used to be terrified of praying mantis.
Really?
Yeah.
I love praying mantises. Like, if you
Like-
killed a praying mantis in front of me, I'd probably punch you.
Yeah, I remember you said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd get you fired.
It was the baby though.
Mm.
So apparently, I thought it wasn't. I was scared shitless of how big it was.
Yeah.
But apparently,
Oh, was it that little one I put on you?
no. But it was. I think it was smaller than that one.
Really? You haven't seen a dollar bill one?
No.
Big. They're like,
Yeah, I've no. I think maybe the biggest one I saw was like that tall, maybe.
yeah. No, dude. Dollar bill ones. Whew. Dad would like catch them, put them in jars, take them home with him, let them go at his house.
Why?
They're good.
For what?
They eat bugs.
Lots of bugs eat bugs.
Yeah, but they're cool. You ever seen
In
them?
what way? They...
I feed them and shit.
Like, I just can't get down on any species of anything that kills its partner after coitus. I don't like it.
Yeah, true.
Like, I'm just trying to get my nuts off. Oh, I got my nuts off. Oh, my head's gone.
Yeah. Wouldn't that make life so much simpler?
Oh, my God.
Wouldn't you think about having sex with somebody more often?
No, I'd probably never think about it.
Yeah.
I enjoy being alive.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
When do you think? I mean, you'd be old. I'd be old when I probably busted my nut.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Like,
Yeah.
that's how I'd go out. I'd be
Cyanide
like,
pill
50 years.
before you gnaw off my head. Cyanide pill.
We'll fucking make sure we both die.
Maybe in that praying mantis' mind, there's a moment where he's like, maybe I could do so good, she doesn't eat my head.
I'd like to feel like I'd like that to be the case.
No, cyanide pill.
She'd be like, this time, zzz, I'm gonna get it, and it's just still like adequate. Head's coming off.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be terrible? Dude, you ever like, okay, so like, I don't know, but like my childhood was like, we didn't have many video games until like I was like 13.
Sounds fairish.
13, right around there. Like we had a GameCube and like an NES. That was about it. Like we were always like the shitty end of this tier. Like you had a Wii.
PS1.
Yeah, I had a PS1.
I had PS1 when
But like when everybody else was playing PS2, I was playing GameCube.
I got a PS2 like when it came out. The
Yeah.
year it came out.
So like PS2 was like the shit back in the day, right?
It was, yeah.
Yeah. So I had a GameCube.
It gave me the tray opened instead
Yeah.
of just the top coming. It was crazy.
Blew your mind.
It blew my mind.
And then when it stopped coming out and you slid the disc in the threes, you're
Dude,
like,
even more mind blowing.
yeah.
And now I don't even own discs.
Oh, do you want to know what in the original Fast and Furious what they were stealing?
They were stealing?
In the original Fast and Furious, when they were hijacking the trucks, the semis, you know what they're stealing?
Gas.
Little TVs that had DVD players in them.
God, I bet that was worth a shitload back in the day.
Right?
I had one of those TVs.
Yeah.
Like, I had a TV with a built-in VCR and DVD player. It was a twofer.
Wow.
Yeah. I remember that thing.
Remember when people thought DVDs were never gonna die?
1,000 pounds.
They're dying. They're like, DVD's the newest thing.
Yeah.
They're dying.
They're, yeah. Like I said earlier.
I haven't bought a DVD in like ages.
I was gonna say, it's been a good 3 years. For
Yeah,
me
same.
since- I think, well, the last 2 times I've gotten DVDs, they were gifts. One was,
Shitty gifts. Give me an Amazon card.
no, it was great. It was Cool Runnings, because I'd never seen it before.
Oh.
Sarah got me that.
No, that was nice for her.
Yeah, it was. Great movie. And then, of course, my mom bought me a shitload of, like, the Marvel Blu-rays and stuff.
Oh, okay. So yeah.
Big fan.
I mean, like, okay, but also like as we talk about like the time when DVDs are dying, like, we talk about how I like to talk about how there's like no more hard copies of anything. Like if you take a photo, it goes onto Facebook. Like within 100 years, that server is gonna be deleted. Facebook will probably be outdated. All that will be gone. So, what's the point in I get sharing your photos. It's a lot easier to share your photos. Like, people used to come over and be like, oh, here's a photo book.
Oh, yeah, super
You
easy.
can look here. But, like, having a photo book, I think is huge. Like, I think at some point, I'm going to go through my Facebook and probably print off a bunch of pictures.
I only believe those pictures are important for as long as you're alive or remembered.
True.
So, like, 100 years would probably do me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah.
What about,
Just enough for my kids to be like, this is your grandpa. He was pretty cool.
I mean, I talk about my great-grandpa.
Yeah, my great-grandpa's alright.
So he's over 100.
Currently?
I was just saying, like, when they go back in history and they're like, is there any pictures of Jake? They'll be like, oh, here's one. He was a really cool dude. He was. I never met him. But I've seen videos of him on YouTube. Because that'll still be prevalent, I bet you.
Yeah, we definitely have that going for us.
Yeah. Look at this video of him.
Shouts out.
Shout out to our future selves.
Yeah, if I have any future kids watching this, fucking clean your room. Unless it is clean, then let's go for, I don't know, let's go do something.
That was your statement you wanted to tell your future kids?
Well, I mean, I don't know them, so I didn't want to be, like, too specific. Like, do your homework. I don't give a fuck.
Maybe we start a trend. We should, like, record a video and put it on our YouTube. for our kids to watch.
For our future children.
Yeah.
I like that.
We start a trend.
And be like, listen, I hope you're not as ugly as I was as a child.
I'd be like, listen, I probably didn't want you.
No. I hope you know that when I show up to your school events, I don't want to be there. Do you really think that your middle school choir is something I want to go to? No.
Oh, very true. Like, I've seen some of these middle school choir videos. I'm like, what the fuck?
I walked out on the Black Eyed Peas. I fucking walk out on you.
Yeah. No, but hey, future kids, I do love you.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, if you become a serial murderer, I love you more.
How many are we talking about?
How many deaths or how many children?
Deaths.
Oh. For the serial murderer children?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
What's your approval rating? And how are we killing them? Is it like in a fucked up way?
No, it's pretty laid back.
Like, is he getting kicks out of it, or is he doing it for like a civic duty because we're overpopulated?
I'd like to feel that it would be like a Dexter scenario. Yeah.
Probably not.
In which case,
All right.
yeah.
All right.
Because most of my emotions are also faked.
It's terrible.
Except for with you, Jake. They're all real.
They better be. Go in that bedroom later, you better be fucking real. Are you even drinking right now, or are you just slurping? Just slurp.
Yeah, and I put it all in my mouth. Just to serve.
Blow some bubbles. Do toy unboxing videos. Yeah, because that fucking gets you madly insane views. Here, you know what? I got an unboxing for you. We got a Game Boy SP here, and the game is... I'm gonna kick it out.
Pokemon.
Fire Red.
That's fair. That's totally fair. Great unboxing.
Some people don't even know this is.
See you
Remember
next
this?
week.
Remember this was the coolest thing ever? Having one of these in your pocket?
I had one that was two colors. The top was orange and the bottom was like a tan.
Yeah, so innovative, you know?
It was the coolest shit.
Just a fucking... Look at that.
You know how many times
That was portable games back in the day, not your phone.
I played so much of that?
Look how much wear I have on this thing. This has been in my pocket for a long time.
Yeah, it was. Holy shit.
Good memories on this. Good memories.
I'm gonna hold it.
You want to hold it?
Yeah, it's been so long.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Don't say that, man.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, this feels so weird.
No, doesn't it? Doesn't even feel real.
It doesn't.
I remember, like, your Pokemon would evolve, and you'd be like, yes! Such good memories. I lost the charging cable. I don't know where it's at.
Did you ever,
Sadly.
like, get that long-ass cord so you can plug in with your homies and play the same
Fuck
game?
yeah!
Oh,
Battle
that was
him.
shit. That was always super fun.
Guy at my unit. He's getting out now, but kid, he's like a kid.
You let a guy touch your unit?
Yeah. Going back to my unit. He does like serious like Pokemon, and he's on like the PSP and stuff like that. He got invited to Japan to do a tournament.
No shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did he go?
He had to cancel or something.
Oh.
Couldn't go. Like they were paying for his trip and everything.
Japan's cool, man.
Yeah.
It's not
He got.
China.
I think maybe he did go to another one. I don't know.
Because China sucks.
China sucks, dude. Another thing. Update on Hong Kong. Have you watched anything about it?
I did.
They got deaths now.
Did you see the world's largest protest?
When was that?
It was just this past week. It's not like numbers largest, but as far as like the percentage of people in Hong Kong, this is the highest percentage of people to protest. Like, you know, sure we had a 1 million man march, but it was only like 0.07% of the population. Where they had like a staggering percent of the population of Hong Kong protesting. So like almost the entire city. Okay, that's like half the city.
Mm-hmm.
Was like, no, fuck you. Let's take to the streets.
Really?
Yeah.
Think how like I want to know what like the turmoil is in Hong Kong. Like, what if anybody's in Hong Kong and watching this? Please leave something in the comment section so like, we can figure out like because like I'm curious like what their economy's like. Like, they've shut down the airports, they've shut down railways, they've shut down
dude.
tons of things. Tons of things.
It's gotta be like damn near martial law.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Dude, it's a ton. Like, okay, hold on. There's a college campus that, like, you have to get on a bridge to go to. The college kids shut down the bridge. Like, they put barricades up, and then the police pushed them back. And then, at some point, the college kids pushed back, and they put up barricades. Like, every time they get to a certain point, they put up another barricade, and they pushed them all the way off the bridge.
Why am I not getting the messages?
Concentration camps in India and China. Oh, fuck yeah. There's protests in a lot of places right now, actually. Like, there's a lot of shit, like, worldwide. Like, I feel like the 60s was, like, the U.S. I feel like the world right now is fucking turning upside down. U.S.-backed coup in Bolivia. U.S.-backed coup in Venezuela. There's all kinds of U.S. coups. There's trying to... Oh, my God, dude. Big stretch. Oh, okay. There's all kinds of, like, things like that, like, the U.S. is working on. It's no unknown thing. Hey, you want an MRE?
No, nobody does.
There's one right there you can have.
You do have one right there. Look at that.
I might just throw it up top on the shelf, just in case, zombies come. I have an MRE.
Yeah, you can eat once.
3 times.
But would you want to? What kind is it, though?
I don't know. It's sitting there. Go look.
I'm gonna go look. Because it might be something delicious.
I mean, in a zombie apocalypse, I probably want the tuna one. Because that one's got omega-3, fishy stuff. What is it?
Beef patty, jalapeno pepper jack.
That ain't bad.
No, it's not bad at all.
Hmm.
I gotta pee again already.
Really?
Just standing up, like,
Made you have to pee, huh?
made me have to pee bad.
Hmm.
That coffee, bro, it's like all water.
Yeah. I wonder who made it.
Some asshole.
Some asshole is him. He made it. Dude, there's all kinds of, it's crazy. Because there is, like, all kinds of, like, coups and, the government being in a lot of things. How about the fucking impeachment hearings, dude? What do you guys... In my book, I think it'll get past the House or whatever, and it'll go to the Senate, and it'll get shot down. I don't think he'll get impeached. No matter what they find, almost, they won't impeach him. First off, the Republicans got a lot of power. Second off, it's a bitch to impeach the president. I think the stock market crashes and all that. Neoliberalism at its finest. Kowalski, you're hitting me with all these, this knowledge. Alright? I don't know what to say. Too damn smart, my friend. You're too damn smart. Should have ran for president. Weren't you voted, like, the most likely to become, like, a president or a governmental official or something like that in high school? Why aren't you? Why aren't you running for governor right now? I'd vote for you, Aaron. I'll be your campaign manager. We'll have all kinds of great things. Great things. All I ask for? What do I want?
Oh, Jesus.
Don't die. You got a poo?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pooping right now.
And the dog knocked the door open.
Oh yeah. Surprise, motherfucker. I want to make a video of that.
No, he's just fucking staring at me while I'm dude.
The dog's staring at him and just deucing. He hasn't laid down yet?
No.
Oh, just staring at you?
Yes.
Are you okay? Are you gonna be able to poop?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. You okay?
Yeah.
You gonna live? Oh, hey, Asher. Yeah, is he deucing?
I'd stay out of here for a while, though.
Is he deucing? What's he doing? It must smell bad because you came out here.
It is not pleasant.
Oh. It's okay, calm down. What are you so excited about, huh? He doesn't know what's wrong with him. Oh, this dog. What is most likely to have a talk show, and I am running for Congress in the spring. I need a video editor. There you go. Not me. Terrible at editing videos. Running for Congress in the spring, dude. Got my vote. He's gonna go to Omaha. That's a big one. I'm excited. Dude, if you run for Congress, I can say I know somebody in Congress. Most likely to have a talk show. Wow. Well, you can come on our podcast. And then you can take it over. As the Brainiac. I know. That was a quick poop. How you doing?
Sorry, Asher.
Oh, he just wants to play with you. You know, I leaned like this, not having to fart, but then I had to fart. How you doing?
Oh, my belly.
You okay?
Yeah.
You gonna live?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Just gonna stand up for a while.
Okay. You doing okay?
Yeah.
Did it hurt?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Your butthole in a ring of fire?
Yeah.
Understand Johnny Cash now?
Yeah.
Well, I think on that note, we will end the podcast and we'll, weird ending. Yo, don't push.
Go take some showers.
Go take some
Let's go
showers.
take some
It's some
showers.
early morning. Thank you everybody for being here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Share the video if you guys get a moment. Let the word be out. The Melting Pot is alive and going well.
Oh, we're doing jokes. It's great.
Yeah. If you guys want to be on the podcast, talk on the podcast, hit us up on our email, or if you know us personally, you can message us. Obviously.
True that.
Anytime, anywhere. And thank you guys. If you guys aren't following us on Twitter, do that too. I can tell you to follow a bunch of things. We both stream on Twitch every now and again. I haven't streamed in a while. I have, but it doesn't matter, guys. Thank you everybody for being here.
Have a great day.
Come back. Have a great rest of your day, guys, and go Huskers.